Hey guys and gals, welcome back. Thanks for taking time out of your day today to check out my video. And if it's your first trip to my channel and you enjoy what you see here today, please be sure to subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that when I get the first run of what sits in this box uploaded, you'll know about it. Now on to what I've got here for you to unbox today. When I'm looking at buying a new RC, price point is always usually the very first thing in my mind, because one of the main goals of my channel here is to help educate newcomers, welcome them into the hobby, and try to give them some very realistic, average Joe, everyday reviews on certain cars. And sometimes we hit and have success, such as the case with the Helium Conquest buggy I picked up last year. I've run the heck out of this thing. I still enjoy running it. I've still got a brushless system in it, and aside from one rear carrier that I broke, this thing's held up to my views, and for $100 that I paid for this, it's been a whole lot of fun. Such is the case with the hobby though. Every now and again we also pick up stinkers, things that just seem to spend more time on the workbench than outside having fun with them. That's the case with this one here. That's all I'm going to say about that. So when it came time for me to decide to pick something else up to unbox and to do a review for, as usual, price point is always at the forefront of my mind. But this particular vehicle, there's not a whole lot of information, at least here in the States, about this one. So I tried to do as much research as possible before making my decision, and ultimately I decided I'm just going to roll with it and hope for the best. So without further ado, let's see what I got in here. And here we go. It is the Maverick Strada XT 110 scale 4-wheel drive Truggy. As you can see on the box here, the body is blue, but when I open this thing up, the body should be red because I bought the brushless one. So hopefully A-Main didn't screw up, but I think that's just how they do their boxes. So while I go ahead and take this thing out of the box, check out this short video clip I did first.
With 7 variations to choose from, there should easily be something here to suit everybody's tastes. Several different options of the off-road vehicle kind: the monster truck, the buggy, the short course truck, and a desert buggy. They also do a rally car and 2 on-road variations, a drifter and a touring car. They all reside on the same 4x4 chassis with only slight variations between them. Maverick Strada also does a complete brush line of these vehicles at a cheaper price point, and they can be denoted by their blue bodies instead of the red.
Alright, so now that I spared you everything watching me taking this out of the box and such, before I take the lid off and get into everything that you get with this vehicle, I thought I'd share just a touch of the information that I found out about Maverick Strada through looking around online. They're made by HPI, and the Maverick Strada lineup is intended for newcomers. It's their entry-level series, so to speak. And from what I gather, they have a pretty decent following over the last several years over in Europe, but here in the States, you don't really see too much of them. Actually, A-Main Hobbies was really the only place I saw that carried this. So I got this for, their price is $215. I signed up via email for their coupon codes, and I was able to get $10 off. So I picked this up for $205. And their brushless models run, I think it was between $215 and $225. Their brushed ones, I think, were between $145 and either $150 or $155. My concern, I guess right off the bat before I run this with this lineup, is because it's not a widely popular model here in the States just yet, at least, parts availability. So hopefully this is a durable rig. One guy who done some videos in the States of the Strada, he had the brushed desert buggy Didn't take him long at all to break it. He actually running it on a track, bent a dog bone, and I don't remember if there was something else. So, as always, I'm going to hope for the best. But now, onto everything that you get. 2.4 gigahertz radio. Flips up the other way. Very little in the way of trims. By the way, all you're going to need to run this out of the box is 4 AA's for the radio. Seems pretty bare bones. We'll see how it goes. Out of the box, you get something from HPI. They call their kit card. I guess you sign up, you register your vehicle, and you can be caught up to date with latest part options, HPI events near you, plus you can win free prizes. Maybe I'll do it if I remember, maybe not, I don't know. FCC compliance statement, that's garbage. You get a pretty thick instruction manual. I flipped through it briefly. Seems okay. It's only so thick because it's in a couple of different languages. You get your basic wall charger with multiple ends depending on what country that you reside in. Again, it's a wall charger, and these are never really any too impressive. It's going to take you a while. The end is a Tamiya plug. The battery actually has a Dean's connection on it, so I thought it was cool though that they did include this Tamiya to Dean's jumper. These are always nice things to have. I got a bunch of them. They get you started with a nickel metal pack. It's a 7.2 volt, 3000 milliamp hour Maverick element battery. I'll get a run done on this just so that you can see how it runs stock. Other included things: tube for your receiver, antenna, your basic T-wrench. You get these in everything that you buy. They're nice to have. I've got them all over the place. And the only other thing you get are some various sized shock spacers. One thing I was disappointed right off the bat. Number one, the lid looks pretty good. They got it stickered up nice, painted nice. I'm normally not a huge fan of red, but I think it looks sharp. Rear spoiler looks cool. I wonder how long that's going to last, though, if you want me to be honest. But we'll see. But in the description, when I was reading the description on A-Main Hobbies, one of the things I read was that this has tough nylon Velcro battery straps. And if you can tell, there are no battery straps here. It is just your basic little hold down that you use with body clips. And the more that I looked in there, I thought, man, am I going to be able to get a 2S, at least one of my Gen's Ace lipos in there? And so I had to run upstairs and grab it and see. It will fit in there. I'm actually going to have to take this entire bar off though, so that I can slide it through my my balance leads, but that should work fine. This thing is rated to run 3S, although in the instruction manual they advise you this is a 5 volt fan on the ESC. If you're going to run 3S, they advise that you go to a 12 volt cooling fan. I don't plan on running 3S anytime soon because I don't have any 3S batteries just yet. So that's that. So the whole battery thing was a little disappointing. I'm not going to cry about it. I've just come to really like the Velcro battery straps myself. There is some aluminum on this, and I'll say, right off the bat, looking at this chassis, it does seem to have, a lot of Red Cat qualities. HSP, Himoto, Filthy Co RC. If you watch this, I'm sure you'll chime in on that. So we'll see. It's got, it is a metal drive shaft, which is pretty cool. Dog bones are metal. The cup out drives are metal. Fully adjustable metal turnbuckles, front and back, captured on plastic ends. aluminum shock caps, and there is some aluminum on the shock towers as well. One of the few things that I was able to read about these vehicles was that the metal shock towers had a tendency to bend. So we'll see how I make out with that. But you know, for the price, there's a fairly decent amount of metal on here. The speed controller is a 45 amp speed controller, should prove to be just fine for my 2S purposes. And the brushless motor is I believe they said it's a 3215 kV motor. So it's nothing that for being brushless is going to be too crazy. I'm sure it's going to go faster than their brushed models, but it's not going to be anything too wicked fast. Taking a look, that seems to be about it for now. Checking out the tires too. They feel pretty soft. There is foams in there, so I'm guessing that these tires should probably hook up pretty well. How long will they last? I don't know. We'll see. But that's going to do it for this unboxing. Again, I got this from A-Main Hobbies using their coupon code for $205 shipped. For what's in here, for what this thing seems to be, without running it, seems like it's a good deal. We'll see as time goes on if it turns out to be that or not. But that's going to do it. Hopefully soon here I can get a first run in, and my first run I will do with the nickel metal batteries, so that if you're looking at this and you have no batteries and you're just starting out, you'll get an idea of how it performs on this battery, and I'll let you know how long this battery lasts. 3,000 milliamp hour, I'm guessing, depending on how continuous you're running the throttle. I'm guessing probably in the 8 to 10 minute range, but we'll see. But I think that's all I got to say about this unboxing. Once again, if you like what you see here and you haven't subscribed, please do so. And again, don't forget to hit that notification bell. Until next time, everybody have a great day, and we'll see you outside for the first run of the Maverick Strada brushless Truggy. Take care.